All of these are footballing greats. Paul Merson, Paul Mariner, Paul Gascoigne, Paulsgrove. Yes, today I'm on the Paul. Welcome to Around the Grounds. So we're starting off today with one of the ropiest looking swimming pools, if that's what it is, that I have ever seen. I am at Paulsgrove Football Club. It's a Hampshire Senior League day for me. I love the Hampshire Senior League. For those that follow my channel, no, I didn't think there were any, there's Overton, Liphook, both of which I've been to and done videos, so do check those out. So we start to walk around big school here on the right hand side, and you might be able to hear the gentle roar of the M3 in the background, which I just walked underneath. It's about a 5-minute walk from the grounds. I came to Porchester station today, and it's about a 25-minute walk from there. Very gentle, quite a pleasant day really. Grey, still, little bit of breeze, but nothing to look about, and we're on. Okay, step over. So yeah, they're playing Locks Heath today, Paulsgrove, and it's a really nice little place, to be honest with you. There's hard standing around almost all of the pitch. You'll see it's all railed off. Love that little train in the playground there. It's my favourite feature of that school. Couple of new subscribers to say hi to. Come in, James Williams. I bet Williams is racing to watch the channel right now, and Andrew Ricketts, and I bet I made a right Ricketts of pronouncing his name. So yeah, Locks Heath are the opponents today, a ground that I have not visited as yet. The only other one I've done in the Hampshire League is Liss, but that was before the days I was doing video. That's a pretty little place as well, I must go back there. And if you look in the distance, you can see maybe the big tower that's on the south coast. I've tried to do a zoomed still at the end. Is it at Portsmouth? Sure it is. When I went to Gosport, I went right past it. So this is the far end we're coming to now. I wasn't going to come here today, but the weather's been so settled during the week that I thought it was fairly safe this was going to be on. So change of plans. There's a nice little gap. Can't beat a gap in the fence. I've just walked over one of the small bits that are not hard standing, and we're here behind the far goal. Have you noticed recently there's a really striking tree at every ground that I go to, and that's today's striking tree. It's funny how when you go non-league grounds hopping, you get things that go in phases. I had leisure centres once. Every week I seem to go next to a leisure centre. Coat hanger on the ground, just exactly what you expect to find at a non-league ground. So we're coming to the far diagonal corner here, and it's right next to the railway line, and on cue, as you can see, there's a train going past. I did not spot this ground on the way through, it has to be said. Another gap in the fence there, and we're turning the corner. And that's a look at the school with rolling hills behind it, really quite attractive. There's a neat little shopping arcade literally a minute from here, where there's a Greggs, just had a sausage roll, and a Spa, McColl's, various other places, fish and chip shops. So if you ever choose to come here, don't worry about finding something to eat. Plenty of things literally around the corner. And dear God, these dugouts, wow, I'll tell you what, they'd probably withstand mortar fire, I would imagine. Look at the state of those, magnificent. I do like a dugout that's unusual, and these are right up there for me, love them. So it's walking across this bit here, and we'll have a little peek inside the second dugout. Just a single bench in there. Do stay tuned today for highlights of today's match, and then some stills at the end. It would be lovely to hear comments from anyone watching this. One of the most pleasurable bits of doing it, besides the putting together and the actual filming and meeting people, is the comments that I get from those who are watching. So if you've watched, if you've been here, or if you haven't been here and there's something that interests you, thanks Elliot for your constant observations on the refereeing and decisions. It's always fascinating to hear those. Keep them coming, mate. If there's anything, tell me where you've been. I would just love to hear from everyone. It's really, really a pleasurable part of doing this. So that's looking back at where we've just been. I don't know why my screen's suddenly gone dark. That's for school over there, and the team's warming up. So this is the near end now, and to my right, which I will spin and look at in a moment, is where I guess there's clubhouses, or where you might be able to get a drink. I haven't looked in there yet. Just over there, that's where I came in. I'm guessing that's the changing facilities as well. And as you can see, the crowds are flooding in. The hell is that underground? Bit of a stump of wood. And we are back to the corner where I started. But don't take my word for it. Why don't you come to Paulsgrove Football Club yourself, or anywhere else in the Hampshire League? And I would love to hear from you if you go, to tell me where you've been. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, click on like, and if you haven't and you've hated every minute of it, click on dislike. Why not subscribe? Please subscribe, and if you do, then all future videos that I do go straight to your YouTube feed. And once you've clicked on subscribe, click on the little bell, and if you do that, you'll wake up in the morning and there will be the dodgiest looking swimming pool you've ever seen in your back garden. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. This is Paulsgrove Football Club. Ooh. 30 minutes in, and the Locks Heath goalkeeper is having to go off injured, and one of the outfield players has just taken on the gloves. Hey.
Hi there, it's Joseph from Groundhopping FC, and you're watching Around the Ground, and the half-time score is 1-0.
Oh. Yeah, nice finish. Ooh. Oh, strike, son! Save. 65 minutes, and the substitute goalkeeper is going off injured. We now have our third goalkeeper for Locks Heath, who are down to 9 men. Oh, nice finish.
Do it now! Do it now!
Ooh, unlucky.
Archie, join the play! Oh, Scott, well done!
Sorry, just missed the build up to that one. It's 5-0.
Archie, back.
Oh no! Full time, and I'm outside the Victory Primary School. Final score of Paulsgrove 5 at Locks Heath 0. For 40 minutes there was barely a chance in that game, and I wondered how I was going to put a highlights package together. When the Locks Heath goalkeeper got injured and had to go off, they'd only turned up with 11 players, so an outfielder went in goal, though down to 10. Paulsgrove scored, and then in the second half a substitute goalkeeper had to go off, also injured, so they're down to 9. Strangely enough, Locks Heath probably played their best football when they were down to 9, but they were never going to get back into it, and it was a question of how many. So the game maybe wasn't the best. Really enjoyed visiting the ground. Lovely little spot, really nice people there. I was made very welcome, so do come and visit Paulsgrove if you can. Anyway, thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. This is Paulsgrove Football Club.